Alright guys, well this is it, the last ride on the Iron 883. I am headed down to Ted's Harley-Davidson in Alton to trade up for my new 2018 Sport Glide. So, I don't want to waste any time. I need to get down there so I can get back, so let's do the old last startup. I will miss that sound, but that's okay. Let's do it. It's weird seeing this top of the tank without the tank bib on, but they said they didn't need it for the trade-in, so if anybody wants a tank bib for their Iron 883, hit me up in the comments below. Might have a few other small things I need to get rid of because they will not fit with the Sport Glide. Already saw a couple bikes on the way home from work. There's a few more. Here comes another one. Lady Rider. Freaking awesome. I wonder if there's a home football game this weekend. It is Friday. Alright, so a couple of things I wanted to say. Ooh, yeah. Good look there, buddy. Thanks for looking twice. Lane positioning is important, people. That's a good reason why. If I'd have been on this side of the road, they may not have seen me, may have pulled out in front of me. A big part of being safe is that lane awareness. Okay, so to kind of go over the last, I don't know, year and a half, a little bit more I've had this bike. I'm going to say a few more things I loved about it, a few things I didn't like so much about it. This might be good information for you guys who might want to purchase one of these, or you can come down to Ted's and purchase this one. Anywho, Iron 883, very first bike. I picked it up February 13th, 2017. Had 1,871 miles on it. Had several upgrades. And for a very first bike for me, it's been absolutely awesome. I can't say like I did in the last video, I should have reworded myself, but it hasn't been maintenance free, but it has been trouble free. The only thing I had to replace was the light cluster, as I explained in the last video. And a lot of other upgrades I just did myself. That's the fun thing about these 40s is there's so many aftermarket options for them that you can just go crazy on speccing them out and customizing them and making them look like your own. Because you never see an Iron 883 stock. I've never seen a stock one anywhere. It's always had at least something on it that's custom. But it was a good experience doing everything. You know, putting the fairing on, putting on the grips, it was all learning experiences for me that I'm happy I got to do myself. You know, changing my own oil, changing my transmission fluid, stuff like that. You know, changing my spark plugs, maintaining everything, make sure it's kept clean, make sure it's winterized in the winter when I did. I think it was very good for somebody like myself who was not very much into engines or much of a handyman at all. There's my OCD again. But yeah, like I said before, the Evolution engine is such a solid built engine. Harley did a good job when they designed this. Is it an older engine? Sure, but if it's not broke, you don't fix it. And I saw in the new 2019 irons that I guess they still have everything pretty much the same except for some color schemes. But hopefully the Sportsters stick around for a while. I don't know if they're going to end up revamping them or not, because they got all these new bikes coming out. A lot of them are liquid cooled. It's going to be interesting to see what they end up doing with the Sportster line, because I don't think they should get rid of it. The Sportster line's probably been one of Harley's most successful bike lines. You know, and a lot of younger riders that can't afford a big bagger, or, you know, even, you know, have the money for a breakout or a fat boy or something like that, they're going to buy a Sportster. So hopefully Harley keeps them around for a while. And like I said, I'm excited to see what they end up doing in the future with this with the Sportster platform. And I'm like a kid on Christmas, just ready to see that new bike when I walk in, but it's going to be sad to see this one go. You always remember your first. Had some good memories on this bike. Yep, damn good memories. But I know I'm going to make even more memories on my new bike. It's going to be a lot more comfortable for me, and especially having my wife on the back. It's got a lot of convenience, which I really like, is what really helps sell me on it. And I was talking to my buddy Roger, we were actually talking about within the next maybe 3 to 5 years doing a cross-country ride. Kind of like a Wild Hogs thing. And that'd be great. I mean, the Sport Glide, I think, would be a perfect bike to take, you know, cross-country. Now, I have yet to ride more than, you know, a few miles on it. I just rode it the test ride. The seat was very much comfortable. And those forward controls are just going to make things way better, because one of the things I was talking about earlier about the cons of this bike is the mid controls. You get cramped up, especially if you're a taller guy. Now, I'm like 5'9", so I mean, the Sportster's just about perfect for a guy my size. I'm 5'9", about 185 pounds. It holds the weight pretty well, and I've even had my wife on the back. We rode 2-up on it before. I'm not going to say I'd recommend going 2-up on this bike, but it is possible. Now, we rode about maybe 4 or 5 times 2-up on it. I should pass, but I think I'm going to wait. Well, like I was saying, we rode 2-up on it about 5 times, and we were okay for a half hour or so, but after that, especially Jackie on the back, she was telling me how she was getting some iron butt. But I also noticed too that the seat on the Sport Glide, it's not real big, so that might be an upgrade down the road, and it still needs a sissy bar. I need to throw a sissy bar on the back so that she's got something to rest her back on. Man, it's beautiful out right now. They got it in the 80s today, but right now, man, it's nice. I got my long sleeve riding shirt on, my full face helmet, no sweat, nothing. Alright, I need to pass this Cadillac. This has been going on too long. Alright, engage. School bus! Oh shit, and then another school bus. There's a little shorter bus. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of the ride to Ted's, and I'll see you when I get there. You might recognize this guy. Well, guys, I just saw the bike. We'll go get a couple shots of it real quick. It looks beautiful. I love it in black. I mean, here it is right here in the silver. This is the one I test rode. It looks sharp in this color too. Would have really liked to have the blue, but they don't have it in the 2018s. They only have it in the 2019s. But we'll go get a couple shots. Oh, it's a new Fat Boy. Look at that guy. New type of logo, new paint scheme, a little different. The 114. It's a beast. Hey guys, well the deal is done. Brian Henderson, you've seen him in previous videos. Sales guy here at Ted's, and we're saying goodbye to the Iron, but we're saying hello to the Sport Glide. Brian, thank you, man. Thanks for working with me on this. It's been a fantastic experience, and not as fantastic as when I pull out of here on it. I can't wait. It is sharp looking. I'm very happy with my purchase. Oh, there she is. Let's take her home.
Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a little voiceover here because I wanted to keep that first experience of pulling away on my brand new bike as a personal thing. But as you can see here, I did record some video on the way home. That way you could see the perspective that I have riding home on this brand new bike. And I must say, a couple of days later when I'm recording this, that I love this bike. I'm so glad I made the decision to move up, and I'm glad I did it with this one. The 2018 Sport Glide it's such a treat to ride. It's so comfortable. It's night and day to the Iron, and it's just a fun bike. So if you are actually looking into possibly upgrading to one, or if you like one, go down and test ride it. I mean, it's an amazing bike, and I'm sure you'll like it too. I also wanted to thank the staff down at Ted's, Brian Henderson and Kyle and everybody else that treated me so well and got me the greatest deal they could, and I just want to thank them for all their help, hard work, and just taking good care of me while I was there. They made buying my brand new Harley, the first brand new Harley I ever bought, a great experience, and it's something I'll never forget. So great dealership there. If you're ever in the area, please go check them out. So I hope you guys do stick around, even though the Iron won't be featured on the channel anymore. I do have a lot of good videos in the oven and lots of good stuff for the Sport Glide coming, and lots of changes for the channel, but good changes, so nothing drastic. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon when you do, that way you know when new videos go up. Hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the new bike. I'll probably do a future bike reveal to go a little more detail on specs on the bike and give you some good shots and Something new that I'm hoping to bring to the channel is a lot of the Sport Glide videos, how-tos, and just all around good time fun filming videos out on this bike. I do plan to keep this bike for a long time, maybe some longer trips, maybe even a cross-country trip in the future. So yeah, stick around, and like always, you guys, take it sleazy. I'll see you in the next video.